Hi, so last time we looked at standing waves in open pipes. Today we're going to look at standing waves in closed pipes. So last time we worked out these first three columns, and then I added here the equations for L or lambda for both of these standing waves on a string and standing waves in open pipes. Notice you can kind of work out a general formula for L or lambda. L equals n over 2 lambda. Lambda equals 2 over n L. And you can prove that to yourself by looking at the numbers for n and these equations for L and lambda. All right, so in closed pipes, these are often used in oboes, bassoons, and clarinets. We have a closed end, right? So in the open pipe, we had 2 open ends. In closed pipes, we have 1 closed end. At the closed end, we must have a node. So for our first harmonic, it's going to look like this. We need to have a node at this end. We're going to have an antinode at this end. We've determined that with the open pipes. And we can't have any even harmonics if we must have a node at the closed end and an antinode at the open end. So all of our even harmonics, 2, 4, 6, and so on, they just won't be satisfied with the closed pipe, so we can just ignore those. Drawing harmonics for closed pipes: antinode at the open end, node at the closed end. So for our third harmonic, we will look like this, with a node here and a node there. Fifth harmonic, remember skip the fourth, is going to have 2 nodes within this and a third at the end. So it will look like that. Now let's look at what our equations for lambda are going to be. So if this is our L, remember our full wavelength would be this, and we've kind of only gotten that much of it, which is a quarter of the wavelength, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We just broke it up into 4 sections. This is 1/4, so L is equal to 1/4 lambda, or if we rearrange that for lambda, lambda equals 4L. Now if we move on to our third harmonic, we've got half of a wavelength, right? This is half a wavelength. And then we've got another quarter. So L is equal to 3/4 lambda, or lambda equals 4/3 L. Here we've got 1 full wavelength plus another quarter. So that's going to be 5/4 lambda, or lambda equals 4/5 L. The general formula here, as you can probably kind of start to see, we've got our n number on top, and we're always dividing by 4, right? So L is n over 4 times lambda, or lambda is 4 over n times L. And those are equations for L and lambda for a closed pipe.